My name is Kricxus. The arena calls. The trial of blood and sand is here. I brought the sand. You bring the blood. I'll see you in the arena. The trial of blood and sand is here. Signups are open. And let's get down to it and talk about the rules. There's going to be 3 distinct brackets: Champion, Challenger, and Platinum 1. All contenders must stay within their bracket for the entirety of the tournament. The tournament will be 4 weeks of regular season, 2 weeks of playoffs. Every week, you will play at least 1 match. In the playoffs, you will play 2 matches. 4 weeks of regular season play, which will be a round robin. You'll play multiple people once a week. And then there will be a knockout tournament that will be 2 weeks long, and you can play up to 2 games a week. The entire tournament will be a draft-style tournament. What this means is Contender 1 will choose 1 character. Contender 2 will choose 2 characters. Contender 1 will choose 2 characters. Contender 2 will choose 2 more characters. Contender 1 will choose 2 characters. Contender 2 will again choose 1 character. So a total of 5 will be chosen across the entire draft. Then you will draft your spells. 1 spell, 1 spell, 1 spell, 1 spell, and then you're done for that match. All matches for a regular season will be best 2 out of 3. In the quarterfinals, the matches will be best 3 out of 5. Semifinals and finals will be best 4 out of 7 matches. Out of the 3 brackets, the first bracket is Platinum 1. First off, everything is drafted throughout the entirety of the tournament. That includes Platinum 1, Challenger, and Champion. Hercules will be the only permanently banned character in the tournament, but it will only be for Platinum. Hercules is authorized for Challenger and Champion level play. No Tier 8 gear. Ascension gear is authorized in Platinum 1. Platinum 1 will have 1 character ban and 1 spell ban on both sides for this tournament. During your draft, you can choose the same champions as your opponents in Platinum 1. Challenger. Challenger is also a draft style picks, but only 1 piece of gear, that is Ascension, can be placed on 1 character throughout the entirety of your 5 champions that are picked. What this means is if I have Big Hero 6, all Big Hero 6 in play, I can only put a piece of gear on, say, Hero Hamada. The rest of them could not have Ascension gear. Failure to do so can result in being forfeit that match or having to replay it based on your opponent's discretion. Challenger will have 2 character bans on each side and 1 spell ban on each side. You can choose the same champions as your opponent during the draft in Challenger. Champion! Champion has 0 gear limitations. You can have as much gear as you'd like. It will also be a draft style pick, except for one little catch. You cannot pick the same characters as your opponents. Also, you will get 3 character bans and 2 spell bans per contender in this match. If a contender enters a match with a banned character or banned spell, their opponent has the ability to redo the match, or they can claim victory for that one specific match. Example, if you have best 2 of 3, you come in with a banned character, your opponent is now one game closer to winning the series. Any new characters introduced after August 8th, when the tournament goes live, any new characters after that point are not authorized for the tournament. There are no Sorcerer's Stone limitations for any bracket. Each contender will be placed and grouped in a bracket, and they will be notified of the time limit of which they're supposed to play the game. Normally, you'll have an entire week to play 1 match. In playoffs, you'll have 3 to 4 days to play 1 match. It is 100% up to the contenders to reach out to each other once they are matched to set their match. Do not rely on Kricxus or the other mods to schedule the match for you. All you have is a certain week and time frame in which to play it, and then you pick the best time that fits both you and your opponent. So ensure that you reach out to your opponent within 24 hours to schedule the match. I understand there's things that get in the way. As long as you notify your opponent and stay in constant contact, you'll be safe. Semi-final and finals must be played live and require voice chat and screen sharing via Discord. If there is a timeout or both players die in the same turn, you have to do that entire match over again. However, you still need to share with me your victory screen because it could say victory or defeat. And if both of them say defeat, then you redo the match. If one says victory and one says defeat, then the person who had the victory screenshot is going to win that match. If a contender disconnects from a match, it is up to the opponent was been disconnected against to redo the match or declare to keep going or declare victory for that match. If there are any issues with a match, immediately notify Kricxus. It is highly advised that all matches be recorded, but they are not required to. All contenders have the option to play live on stream. However, it is not a requirement. The only time it is required is going to be the semifinal and finals match. Esports teams are encouraged and they are required to still register. All individual players still must register utilizing the individual sign-up form. All contenders must be at least 18 years or older. The tournament is 100% free to play. All the prizes will be posted in the Coliseum Discord. All the prizes for this tournament will be in-game items. All rules are subject to be removed, added, or amended as Kricxus sees fit. These are the rules for the trial of Blood and Sand. My name is Kricxus, and I want to thank you for stepping into the arena!